welcome to Touch Mondays. Here's how to do it. Touch Mondays is brought to you by Youth Health Organization, where we talk about sexual health reproduction. And today I'm joined by an amazing team. My beautiful name is Kavata Masi Grace. I'm going to introduce my team. We have Faith Thuku and we have Docs Jolie. So introduce yourself, guys.
Thank you very much, Kavata, for that introduction. My name, I'm called Jolie Mukangu. I am a reproductive health specialist, and my youths love to call me Docs Jolie. I offer sexual reproductive health and rights information, at the same time services.
Thank you. My name is Faith Thuku. I work for Youth Health Organization. I'm so happy to be here today. Tujibambe, tufurahie siku. Yeah, na tusonge.
Kabisa, right?
Yeah.
So we mentioned that we talk about sexual health, reproductive rights, and health. So since we have Dr. Jolie here, can you just briefly explain to us what SRHR entails and what it's all about?
Yeah, so before I start, before I continue, I'd like to applaud our audience today, who are our very amazing young people. I don't know how you're going to... Yay! Yeah, so these are amazing young people today we have, and we're going to engage them and talk about sexual reproductive health and rights. So nitapeana exactly the definition of sexual reproductive health and rights, yeah? Of which reproductive health tunajua ni complete wellness, yeah? Does not really deal with illness or infirmity. You have to be psychologically well, physically, emotionally, mental, and then also all this is geared towards sexual health. So we know what sexual health is. Yeah, so sexual reproductive health and rights has so many themes, and I'm going to just give an overview and give a small breakdown of what sexual reproductive health themes are. Number one, we have maternal and newborn health. This one mostly entails pregnant women. Sindio, wamama from the time wanapata ball to the time wanaenda clinic, wanaangaliwa kama mtoi ako sawa. Then we go to now after ameenda kupata the baby. Sio ni kama maternity. Akienda maternity kupatiwa mtoto through CS, through normal delivery, yeah. So that entails everything. And then after that, of course, the baby now. So unajua baby lazima undergo clinics, achekiwe vitu zote until akue well. So that is what we call maternal and newborn health. That is in the SRHR. Number two, we have STIs and HIV, of which we know STIs, right? These are the diseases that tunapata tukikuwa na bad, harmful practices when it comes to sex. Yeah, so tukifanya unsafe sex, people can predispose themselves to STIs. That is sexually transmitted infections, including HIV. Because so you know HIV is also an STI. So we're here to talk about it and break it down to you guys. Ndio mweze kujua what it's all about. Mtu anawezaje pata STI, mtu anawezaje pata HIV, na how do we prevent? So you know prevention is better than cure. Yeah. So we have to start with the prevention before going to the cure now. Because there are some like HIV which are very incurable. Hazina dawa. Then we have provision of modern contraception. That is now contraception devices. That is the use of chemicals, behavior that will prevent you from getting an unintended pregnancy. Because we know very well that kama mtu ashaanza kuwa sexually active, si ameonja asali. Unaweza mwambia ache kula asali tena? I like the way you're answering. So ndio uzuie unwanted pregnancy, ni nini utatumia ndio usipate ball na hautaki ball? Si uko shule? Like I understand most of you here are campus students, right? Na nyote mko between first year na fourth year. The minimum thing unafaa kupelekea mzazi kama degree ni mtoi. Because mama amekuleta popate degree ya karatasi si ya mtoto, yeah? So how can you prevent yourself from getting a contraception device? The next one is comprehensive sexuality education, which it's among what we are talking about, because it encompasses education on sexuality. What is your sexuality? Are you able to give consent before going through some things, kama sex? You know, consensual sex, consensual sexual information. That is information yenye unapewa inafaa kwa age appropriate. Venye nitawaongelesha saa hii as university students between maybe 18, si nyote mko between 18 to 24. See the same enye nitapea mtu wako class 6 mwenye ako 12 years, right? So we have to talk about this and tuonge kama mali the gava, mali kama nyinyi mayouth. Unajua you're the main people as we talk about this, hii information ita-reach hata policy makers, sindo? Na watajua, enyewe ni poa, watu ongeleshwa about some things, sindo? Yeah. Then kuna gender-based violence, kama mmejua kuna issue ya femicide, happen sana, was it last month? Yeah. Ama last month, but mademu wengi sana wanakufa. Yeah? So that is like partner like anapiga dem yake, ama hata dem anapiga chali yake. Kuna machali pia wanapigwa. Wengi sana. So we have to talk about this. Gender-based violence, which comes as part of inaweza kuwa sexual ama inaweza kuwa isikuwe sexual, right? Then kukona menstrual hygiene. We talk about menstrual hygiene in school. Mkona pads. Because kuna motion ilikuwa inasema eti condoms should be sold and pads should be given for free. Do you agree? You know, such conversations are what we want to talk about. Someone is saying no. Lecturer. Someone is lecturer. Lecturer will tell us about that. But we have to talk about menstrual hygiene. Unafaa kukaa na pad how many hours? Because kuna mtu ataweka pad asubuhi, aitoe usiku. Ashinde naye the whole day. Is that hygienic? No. So we have to talk about this. Sindio? Na wenye wanatumianga these commodities kama menstrual cup. How do you clean your menstrual cups? Because una just insert it inside the vagina. We have to know how hygienic are your hands and how hygienic are those things you're placing. Na pia maboys, I'm glad in our audience tuko na maboys wawili. Nipo hata wa engage about this. Ndio hata waweze wapeleke mademzo information. Sindio? Yeah. Then kuko na cancer. SRHR ni wide, but I'm almost done with the themes, Yeah, so cancer ni ugonjwa pia, si mnaijua inakuwa viral infection ama viral disease na haina dawa. But in women can predispose themselves to cancer by having multiple sex partners. Ama tu mmoja. That's why we usually advise for people wenye wako hawajafika 15 years waende vaccine. Na pia tuna advocate for routine checkup. Kama pap smear, your examination ya cancer of the cervix. Every woman who is sexually active should be doing it once a year. Once a year. Okay? So we want to talk about also this more, and you can ask us questions, ask me, I'm able to answer, I'll be able to answer, and then we see how we can go about this. Then we have harmful traditional practices kama FGM, hiyo ni kutairi wasichana wadogo ama hata wakubwa, na pia kuna kuoza wasichana wadogo kwa wazee. There are some I won't mention the communities for fear of contradiction, but there are some communities which wanapeana wasichana wakiwa wadogo sana. So unaona nyinyi you're very lucky to be in school. Kuna mwingine mali ng'ombe zimepeanwa kama 70 na ashakuwa bibi ya mtu na ako 12 years. So how do we stop this from happening? You understand? Yeah. Then kuko na teen pregnancy. So you know, who has ever seen a teen pregnancy here? Yeah, so they are there in our community, sindo? So these teen are small girls, they went ahead getting pregnant na wakazaa watoto, shule ikasimama because some mzazi alikwambia sasa lea mtoto because you already gotten a baby. So we want to see how they can also access services, na pia how teen mothers, how they can get contraception methods. Because wakataka kupata hiyo method, si unaona utapata mtoto wa pili. Na of course hawajui hata venye wamelewa kwanza. So we want to cut that from happening. Then kuna drugs and substance abuse, and then the last but not least, which is a bit controversy, ni abortion. Okay? Because abortions, they usually happen. They are very common among the youth. And we have abortion as per the law. What does the law say about abortion? What is abortion? Abortion inaweza kuwa ni mtu ameenda kutoa, na pia abortion inaweza kuwa imejitoa yenyewe. So unaona sababu iko na so much controversy, unapata mtu mwenye mimba imejitoa shule ataogopa kwenda kuseek health services. Sababu atasema nikienda pale watasema naenda kutoa mimba. But akikuwa na uoga hivyo anakuja anaona comrade mwenzake hapa. Sindo? Anaambia nipeleke sijui wapi, nisaidiwe, anampeleka kwa kwaka na ingiza tu vitu hapo, anatoboa msichana anakuwa na complications. And we know the complications of abortions are very bad. They lead to death, they lead to complication kama overbleed, wengine wanaoza uterus, alafu uterus inabidi imetolewa. Hebu niambie 20 years na umetolewa uterus at 20. Where do you start life? You understand? Because that means that ukiolewa, you'll never get a baby. So we will define what is abortion, what is unsafe abortion, and what is safe abortion. Sindo? So these are among the themes that are in the whole sexual reproductive health and rights, that it is your right to get services irregardless of what you're going through. Hata kama uko na HIV, unaweza pata contraception device. Ama contraception ama family planning method. I don't like calling it family planning when it comes to the youth because there are no families that you're planning. Sindo? I like calling it contraception because it is through contraception that would prevent unwanted pregnancies. Sindo? And then the last one, but I did not mention, sorry, is about the queer people. That is the people living with people who are LGBTQI. That is lesbian, gay, but transgender, intersex, na wale wako gender non-conforming. They also live amongst us. Sindo? And they face a lot of stigma, especially when seeking health services. See, ni gender nini yao. This is how they have already identified themselves as. At. Sindo? Na mtu akishaji identify, sini right yake kupata healthcare. Afai kuwa anafukuzwa ati hosi, ama hata ana mabeshte because ameji-identify hivyo. Yeah? So all this is what we are going to break deep into. Na nyinyi mtatupatia direction in terms of what really is affecting you as a youth. Ndio tuweze kuendelea na conversation. Ni conversation tu kama kawaida. So hata msiogope, talk any language except mother tongue. You can use Sheng, you can use English, and you nasikia uko comfortable now. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Before you continue, Dr. You mentioned something about unsafe sex. Yeah. So probably would you just go deep kidogo to ambie safe sex ni gani na unsafe sex ni gani?
Oh, nice. So that's a very nice question, Kabata, and it's affecting a lot of youth kuinje. Okay? Because sex ni kitu ingine very broad. Unajua? Because it's not a simple thing ama a very casual thing as what our young people are seeing it. Ama hata a way to make money how girls are seeing it. Because wasichana wanaona, uchali amenitumia 10k na sijampea, na nikimpea, si atanitumia 100k. Si atanipea 100k. Kumbe, wewe uko na expectation ya kupewa 10k, na yeye kule uchali anakungoja na yeye atoe hiyo 10k kutoka kwako. You understand? Yeah. So sex is a very, very big thing. Na before hata mtu engage in a sexual activity, anafaa kuwa emotionally mature and very much ready to be able to carry the whole practice. Because there is safe sex, there is unsafe sex, and there is pleasurable sex. Unaona? Sex ni pleasurable. So kama wewe na chali yako mnafanya vitu aziko chali yako ameambiwa mahali, mi demu yangu namuingizianga ngumi. They are there. Ati mi demu yangu namfungaga na pingu, alafu namtandika. Haga. Hivyo ndo nasikia fiti. So unaona huyo ametoka huko na peer pressure, amekuja anaanza kukupressure, babe leo kuna style ninakuja naye mpya. Hivyo ndo umefungwa, umetandikwa, unashindwa kwani kunaendaje. You understand? So what is pleasurable sex? What is consensual sex? What is sex? What does it entail? Na ukifanya sex because it's something that we cannot avoid, what are the consequences? Those are the questions mtu anafaa kuuliza. Si utoke kwa nyumba yako unaenda kwa chali yako unamwambia baby nimekuja kuwatch movie. Chali naye anangoja kupewa. Alafu unaanza kukataa. Si hata kurep. No, nini mbona unge-watch kwenu? Mbona unge-watch kwenu? You can just give one the mic and then aseme mbona unge-watch kwenu? Ama mbona unge-watch kwako? Okay. Alafu namwambia hebu nipe tishu yako ile oversize. Mara brain anifinya. All these things you're doing, munaenda kutesa boy child. No, me, I'll speak for boy child, honestly. Because I'm a mother of a son, So at the same time, wewe umejipredisposed tayari. Umetoka kwa nyumba yako, ukaenda kwa chali yako because rafiki yangu hapa amesema itakuwa fun. But hii fun venye ita end, wewe ndio utabeba repercussions. Because umefika pale, you didn't think about what will happen. You didn't think if you're ready for this. Are you having a contraception there to prevent you from getting unwanted pregnancy? And by contraception, I don't mean P2. Because P2 is something that imekuwa abused sana na wasichana pia. Yeah? Watu wanajua wanaenda wakulane alafu ndo katafute P2 in the morning. Which is not good. Because taking P2 all the time is not good for your health. Unaona? So sex ni vitu, unafaa kujiuliza vitu mingi sana. Are you emotionally mature? Do you love this guy? Why are you even having sex with him? Unaona? Define what you're doing to each other. Because lack of definition, lack of telling each other what both of you are expecting, inaleta mpaka watu wanaanza kuuana. Unaona? And then also sex haifai kuwa in exchange for money. Tunaenda unakaa na wababas na wazee, unawestiwa life huko, unapewa tu pesa kidogo. Unajua the only thing mubabas will do is give you small monies to always be keeping you to come. Ni kama kadogi. Kanaekewa bait. You understand? So we need to discuss about sex properly. What it entails, if you're ready to carry the repercussions, kama nyi wawili mmepimwa. Okay? It does not have any hurry. Because at some point, you'll be done with campus. I'm not telling you guys not to have sex. Have it. But have all these things at the back of your mind. Because one day you'll be married and you'll be having sex daily. Ebu imagine daily. Daily. Anytime, anywhere. Si kwa kitchen, si kwa bafu, toa. Si kwa gari, toa. You understand? So we need to have this as the young people. So that at the end of the day, we manage ourselves well. So there is safe. Kavata asked about safe and safe. And safe is there where you're not using any protection. You're being careless. Amjapima HIV. Ujuu chali yako amelala na mademu wangapi. Machali nao pia ni kama mnatakanga trophy. Kuna trophy. Ukikulana sana? Hakuna. Sindo? So unaona ukiwa na mademu wengi pia. Kuna trophy. Ebu wape tusikie. Pass mic.
Ilikuwa kuna nini sport ilikuwa igeuzwe kuwa sport sometime back, ilikuwa sijui Sydney ama ilikuwa hapo. Was that time. Na uwezi jua labda unaweza ingia Guinness Book of World Records.
Sport.
But unajua honestly speaking inafika tu time you're just done. So like okay, most people right now they consider it fun.
Yeah.
So our semi at it's love something or love what you just this person to the next. But there comes a time like it's just you're just done with that fun, and I think I don't know if it's growth or what. You're just done, like unachoka tu na hiyo. Yeah.
So na hiyo time yenye mnaifanya hivyo sana, are you guys like using protection?
It depends on
ama mnapima na macho?
Unajua ina depend na mtu. If someone is comfortable na bila protection, then and it depends pia na mimi. If I'm comfortable, I see this lady is good, then why not?
How will you know she's good?